The contradiction between idealism and reality. Confucius. When Confucius was traveling around all the states, he was once surrounded by crowds in Chincai district, and had not eaten anything for 7 days. Confucius continued to sing to string accompaniment and lecture to his students. He remained calm and leisurely. At this moment, Zilu asked the teacher, "Why do we encounter such a dilemma?" Confucius answered,
君子固穷，小人穷斯滥矣。
Whether a gentleman or a villain, we may all suffer misfortune. But the difference between a gentleman and a villain is that a villain will change his principles at any time, but a gentleman will stick to his principles. Confucius asked his students the same question in response. Zilu answered honestly and frankly. That may be because we didn't do it well enough. We did not adhere to the standard of benevolence, we are not wise enough. Zilu attributes the contradiction to his own problems, which is inevitably due to his lack of self-cultivation and inability to gain the understanding and respect of people. Confucius believed that Zilu had already done well, but the external environment cannot be changed. Sometimes you have to believe in fate and do your best to obey it. The dilemma of Confucius does not lie in his cultivation at all. He is a world-renowned sage, and the key to the problem lies in the contradiction between Confucius theories and the reality of various countries. Zigong answered, "Teacher, the morality you advocate is too great. So the world cannot tolerate. Perhaps we will lower the requirements a bit." He pointed out the root cause of Confucius' dilemma straight from the shoulder. The problem lies in the contradiction between Confucius theory and reality. The key lies in compromise. Zigong did not understand the teacher's aspirations. Confucius has a goal of universal harmony. That's why Confucius made great efforts in education, overhauling classics, and even if he couldn't achieve the moral philosophy in his own hands, the moral philosophy would still be passed down, waiting for the appropriate historical opportunity. As professionals, we cannot lower our standards to flatter. Yan Hui answered, "Teacher, the morality you advocate is too great, so the world cannot tolerate. Nevertheless, it is enough for teacher to promote your moral philosophy. The world cannot tolerate it, and what does it matter? Only then can we show that we are men of noble character." Yan Hui also pointed out that the teacher's dilemma lies in the contradiction between theory and reality, but the solution is different from Zigong's. Yan Hui believes that what people need to care about is their own original intention. Following their original intention is beyond their control. As long as we follow our true selves and pursue our ideals, what if we cannot achieve them? The reason for not being able to achieve it is reality. And it is reality that should change, not me. A gentleman should have such a strong self, a resolute defense of ideals, and lofty ideals are inherently difficult to achieve. What are the troubles of not being able to achieve them at the moment? People cannot control the outcome, but they can choose the direction. Without violating your original intention, you can be satisfied. If the world cannot accept our ideals, it is not our problem. It is the world's problem. Not allowed to see a gentleman again.
不容然后见君子。